Hello, I'm Ray Livingston with Survival Mastery. Today we're going to be talking about hunting and why you should do it. Historically, hunting has been the way that humans have fed themselves. Between hunting, foraging, trapping, and fishing, having those skills has allowed humanity to survive to the point we are today. Historically speaking, if you exist today, it's because your ancestors understood how to hunt, fish, and forage so that they can feed themselves. It's part of all of our traditions, regardless of where you are throughout the world. The indigenous people's connection with nature is something that we'd almost call supernatural. In order to effectively hunt, fish, and forage, they had to understand the ins and outs of the ecosystem. Where animals would be at different times of the year, different concentrations, where they were going, what they're eating, and understanding the ecosystem was just as important as understanding the animal activity so that they could consistently feed themselves and potentially move with the herds in order to do so. One of the benefits of harvesting foods from nature is that the food in nature tends to have a much higher nutrient density. So if you're eating wild harvested protein, whether it be deer, elk, bear, cougar, any of those wild foods, what you're going to find as compared to commercial food products is that because there's a higher density of nutrients, that you're going to be more satiated, you're going to be more satisfied by eating less food. So I know when I'm eating wild foods in my own diet, I eat probably 50% less because it's nourishing me so much better. Another thing is that, hunting has been traditionally a rites of passage in many different cultures as well. So when someone's come of age, harvesting an animal out of nature often signifies the transition from adolescence to adulthood, because they've stopped being a dependent person in that society, and then they've found themselves to be a contributing member of society. So there's a lot of great reasons historically that we not only had to hunt to feed ourselves, but there's a lot of reasons now that it's very relevant. The food in our stores is not great, and there's a lot of different chemicals and stuff in the food that is ultimately detrimental to our health. So the more that we can harvest from nature, the higher quality food we're going to have and the healthier we're going to be. Hunters in this day and age have really gotten a bad rap. A lot of people feel that these animals are beautiful and should be protected. But one of the things that we have to take in mind is that most of the conservation dollars to protect these animals does come from the sale of hunting and fishing licenses. With that, as well as Pittman-Robertson money that comes from all firearms and bow sales, there is a huge amount of money that's put into the conservation effort that comes directly from sportsmen. Sportsmen and hunters are the number one single group that is contributing to the funds available for wildlife conservation, and it's a testament to the efforts of all the fish and game departments with the support of hunters and outdoorsmen that our wildlife is thriving right now.